bang, we're live. Just like that. All I had to do was hit the button, and it said we're live. That's how we do it over here. Welcome, people, Picks and Parlay family, all you guys out there just itching for us. Here we are, giving the people what they need, what they want. Not necessarily what you want, but what you need. I'm Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. This is Game Time Decision. We're going to go over all the NBA and NHL injury report updates, all that good stuff, with our favorite two knuckleheads, Tim and Nick Earl. How we doing, gentlemen?
Can't
and I
complain.
use the term loosely.
Yeah, I know. I know. We know. Starting. We were talking backstage all about just football, and this week should be very, very interesting.
It's gonna be
for
crazy.
week 18. It's going to be, for lack of a better term, a shit show.
Chaos.
So it's going to be totally chaos. It's going to be crazy. So it's going to be a weird week. We're excited for it, but we get some NBA and NHL tonight. I know Nick has a huge card. I know my Buffalo Sabres are playing tonight, so I'm ready. I'm ready for tonight. Let's do this.
All right, so speaking of that, we're gonna get into the NHL, go over that big slate that we got going on for today. I know I'm a little disappointed. One of my games got canceled, I bet, but we're gonna bounce Tim out of here. We're gonna have some big boy talk, get the show on the road. Let's talk some NHL. Give me some updates, all that stuff. And by the way, guys, if you're in the chat, if you're new to the chat or anything like that, don't forget to hit the like button. But also, put a comment in the chat. Any game you want to go over or touch base on specifically. If they will go over who they like as they go through the injury report as well. But if there's specific games you want to touch base on or anything like that, feel free to put them in chat. We'll go over them in a minute. Nick Earl, you're a man of few words.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, there's that. Okay,
Yeah,
injury
exactly.
report.
Don't worry,
Let's get into it.
Yeah, it won't be a few words now that there's actual NHL to go over.
You could say it now that Tim's out of the screen. It's okay. Now that's
exactly.
I'm back.
Go ahead with your bad self. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll start it off. I'm going to quickly touch on Ducks and Red Wings. That game was postponed tonight, moved to Sunday. Moving on. Yeah, I had the Ducks as my last Woodie pick. I've now moved on to Friday, so I am totally cool with that. We'll kick it on off here. The Pittsburgh Penguins are at the Philadelphia Flyers in this game here. And we do have some injuries here. The Pittsburgh Penguins will still be without Carter, Malkin, O'Connor, and Zucker. But on the other side, they are ravaged with injuries. No Konechny, no Provorov, no Sanim, no Couturier, no Ellis, no Claude Giroux, no Nate Thompson. And this is a banged-up Philadelphia Flyers team. It's to a point where it tells you a lot that Pittsburgh is on a second half of a back-to-back after a comeback win last night, and they are minus 240 favorites on the road. That should tell you everything you need to know about the Philadelphia Flyers in this game. I like the over 6. I think we see some goals in this game. And I like the Pittsburgh Penguins to win on the puck line today. And don't look now, but 16-1 for Tristan Jarry to win the Vezina Trophy. I'm just saying that could be an interesting look right now. Moving on to the next game here. I'm trying to remember which game I typed next. There we go. Oh, yeah, these two teams. This game... looking at it, definitely feels...
Stop it. Get some help.
This is probably one of two 1-800-GAMBLER games, and yet I still have a side and a total I like in this game, so that's to tell you that I sometimes like a good old-fashioned bum fight. We have the Buffalo Sabres and the San Jose Sharks. Sharks, Aiden Hill will be in net. I think that might be a slight upgrade compared to what we've been seeing from James Reimer, who is out tonight. No Kevin LeBlanc. No Erik Karlsson, no Randy Bolshers, no Logan Couture. On the other side, this is still a Buffalo team that has players out. No Anders Bjork, no Robert Haig, no Peyton Krebs, no Alex Tuck, no Cagliata, no Middlestad, no Okposo. This is a team that's missing a lot of players as well, but the way the Sharks are playing right now, I can't get behind them. I took Buffalo here at a plus price at home, and it's mainly because I like Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Now get out of here, Tim. I like Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen in that because he's looked really good so far. 2-3 record, But granted, that's behind a Buffalo Sabres team, which is going to probably finish last in the Atlantic Division. Maybe they'll only finish in front of Montreal, which is the worst team in hockey right now. But looking at 2-3, 2.54 goals allowed average, and 927 save percentage. He's looked good in the games he's played in. I like Buffalo, and I like the over in this game. Moving on to the next matchup here, we have this one's going to be a fun one. The Columbus Blue Jackets and the New Jersey Devils. In this matchup here, we have Jonas Korpisalo confirmed in net for the Columbus Blue Jackets, and that is because no Murs Leakins and no Tarasov. So they're stuck with Korpisalo, who has looked awful lately. They're going to also be without Sillinger. They're going to be without Texier. They're going to be without Bayreuther. And Werenski. So they're missing a couple defensemen. A team that struggled to keep pucks out of the back of their own net are going to be without a couple of their top defensemen today as well. So this is definitely not a spot, not a ideal situation for Columbus. On the other side, the Devils are without Johansson. They're without Zacha. They're still without Dougie Hamilton, which they're not going to be with him for a while, and no Sharon Govich. I would lean, even with everything here, towards Columbus at this price. I think this price has gone a little bit too far with the Devils now at minus 160. I like over in this game. I got over 5.5 yesterday at minus 120. It's now over 6.5. I think we still see some goals in this game. Moving on, Minnesota Wild and the Boston Bruins. A couple of names have popped up here. It's going to be Kokkonen in net for the Minnesota Wild. With Cam Talbot being out. They're still without Spurgeon, Greenway, Eriksson Ek, Duhaime, and Bukestad. And Boston's going to be without Jake DeBrusk, and they're going to be without Charlie McAvoy. I think this line's about right, and this line had gone down a little bit. Now it's gone back up. I'm staying off the side in this game. I like over 5.5. I got it at minus 123 yesterday. It's at 6 now. I would probably lean towards the over and this one as well. I can see this being a 4-2 type of game between Minnesota and Boston tonight. Moving on, Calgary Flames and the Tampa Bay Lightning. This one's probably one of the biggest news of the day. Steven Stamkos is questionable for this game. Most likely going to be in with an undisclosed injury. And the return, I'm surprised this didn't happen on game 1 of the playoffs because of salary cap reasons. Nikita Kucherov is back. He's going to be playing regular season games, which is kind of mind-boggling because I didn't think he did that anymore. But yeah, Nikita Kucherov's going to be back for the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. And I want to go with the opposite side here. We've seen this plenty of times this season where star players return into the lineup and that team struggles that night. So I want to go with the star player returning fade. I like the Flames in this one. I like the over as well. Moving on, Florida Panthers, Dallas. I read that quick. Dallas Stars for this one. Dallas returns kind of healthy. On the other hand, they haven't played in 17 days. On the other side, we have Florida. Still no Bennett. Spencer Knight's not available, which means Sergei Bobrovsky's going to be in net tonight. I think Bobrovsky's the better goaltender right now anyway, the way he's been playing this year. No Reinhart and no Marshman, no Noel Akari, which they've been without the last couple for a few games now. And I think that Dallas comes out flat in this one here. I'm not a huge fan of this Stars team tonight. I keep listing teams that are not the Dallas Stars for whatever reason. I think I've listed Detroit and then Boston and then the Flyers when I'm trying to get to Dallas here. So I don't know why I keep doing that. But I like the Florida Panthers here on the money line and over in this game as well. Next up, Winnipeg Jets and the Colorado Avalanche here. A rather healthy Avalanche team. They're going to be without Nichushkin and Jack Johnson. Other than that, they're with everyone back. On the other side, no Paul Stastny is questionable for the Winnipeg Jets. And they'll still be without Blake Wheeler. Still a pretty healthy team here. I like over 6 in this game. I like the team total over for Winnipeg as well. Colorado does give up goals. We got 3 games remaining. And then we get Chicago and Arizona, and this is the ultimate.
Stop it. Get some help.
Game of the day. Chicago and Arizona.
Facts.
Yes. But yet, I am still on a side in this game. I know, I'm a degenerate. Hey, what do I got to say? I love a good old-fashioned bum fight. And I'm going to go with the Arizona Coyotes in this game. I don't think that the Blackhawks should be a minus 160 favorite versus anybody in this league. I believe they're getting a couple players back, the Arizona Coyotes tonight as well. I believe Fisher is returning into the lineup, which is going to definitely help. Is Karel Vejmelka in net, which actually looked pretty good against the Winnipeg Jets the other day. I think he had like 44 saves on 47 shots or something like that. So I'm going to go with the Arizona Coyotes in this matchup. No other big injury news for these two teams. Next, probably one of our best matchups of the night. The New York Rangers are at the Vegas Golden Knights. For the Rangers, it's only a Denny Panarin, our Tenny Panarin, out for this game. We have Robin Lehner confirmed for the Vegas Golden Knights. Laurent Brossoit, the backup goalie, not available day-to-day. Mark Stone is day-to-day. He's might play tonight. Nicholas Waugh might play tonight. They're still without Martinez. They're still without Pax Goretti. I would lean towards Vegas here. I would lean towards Vegas in regulation. I see a lot of love for the New York Rangers tonight. I lean the other way. I think that this is a team that is still able to put up good offensive numbers, and that's because they have depth at the center position. You see other teams struggle to score because their center ice positions have no depth. But then you see Vegas here, their centers are healthy. It's just their wingers that keep getting hurt with Stone and Pasquaretti. But you can always move up wingers. Centerman depth is huge in the NHL, and Vegas has it. That's why they're able to continue winning these games. I like over in this game, and I lean towards Vegas on the side. Final matchup here, Nashville and the Kings. I'm on the over in this game for the Nashville Predators. Dante Fabro is not available for this game, and that's it for the Nashville Predators. A very healthy team. They're 9-1-1 in their last 11 games, so they've played some really good hockey as of late. On the other side, Jonathan Quick confirmed in net for the LA Kings. They'll still be without a few players that they've been without for a while. No Iafallo tonight, no Oily Mata, no Athanasiou, no Alexander Edler, and no Sean Walker for the LA Kings. Other than that, they are relatively healthy. I'd lean towards the Kings at this price at minus 140 for the Nashville Predators. I think it's gone a little bit too far. I think this game should be around minus 115, minus 120. Lean towards the Kings. I'm on the over 5.5 in this goal, but that in this game. But that's going to just about wrap it up for everything here for the NHL. Back to you, Detroit Lenny.
I love it. Huge NHL slate. One thing I did want to talk to you about, and I meant to mention this before we started this show, but Boston, the Bruins, Tuukka Rask, I don't know.
Tuukka Rask?
That guy. Signed minor league contract with their AHL team. He's going to play 2 games. And by next week to 2 weeks, he should be up in the majors with the Bruins. That's big news, and I didn't know if you heard about it, but judging by your reaction, you did not.
No, and he hasn't played all year, so I mean,
he hasn't signed. He's a free agent. He's not playing. He's only 34 years old. I mean, a couple of years ago, he's an all-star. I mean,
and a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, so that's like big news. So he's gonna play with their minor league team. I think he plays tomorrow, and there was an article I saw it on. I don't know where. It's on ESPN. I know that. I've seen it there. But I'll send it to you or share it or something. But he's basically going to put, like a conditioning thing in their minor league team. And they've been, I know, running a rotation of goaltenders through there, through Boston. So obviously they're not happy with the couple guys they have been rotating in. And he's a number one guy.
He's definitely an upgrade over Jeremy Swayman and Linus Ullmark for sure.
Yeah, he had big time. He had hip surgery. I think it was his right hip, if I read the article right. But
yeah,
something like that, and he's fully recovered. And they say he's moving like, Rask of old. I guess I should say. I mean, he's not old. He's 34 years old. I mean, so it's not like he's ancient by any means. How big do you think? My question was real quick before we jump to Tim. Is let's say he's in his natural form, his old form, he's playing at his high capacity. Do you think that really is going to turn around their season and because they're like a bubble possible playoff team. They're like right on the cusp. They're like 8-9 seed, right in there if season ended today, but obviously it's not going to. But does that play into effect? What do you think about that?
I would need to see how the chemistry works with how he gets back and how he looks at
Right.
the NHL level first. If he's back to his normal self, I think that definitely helps the Boston Bruins become a playoff team, potentially competing for a non-wild card spot, maybe a top 3 in the divisional spot, something like that. I think it'll definitely help Boston compete with Tampa Bay, Toronto, and Florida in that division.
I was just gonna say that's a tough division already.
It is. That is the toughest division in all of hockey.
For sure. So I mean, I see that. I agree totally. By the way, I think they are good enough to not be better, to be better than a wild card spot, but not make a run at the cup. I don't think.
Yeah,
I mean, I think there's
Boston's
some other
no
stuff.
longer a cup team. Boston is not. Their defense, their blue line is not good enough to get them to a Stanley Cup.
Fair enough. I know I sideswiped you with that info, but I meant
You're
to
good.
text it to you with it earlier, actually, when I read it, and then blah, 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 one thing to another. So let's bring Tim in, and we're going to talk some NBA, so we're going to get rid of Nick. I'm going to let you... I can't believe I'm going to let you talk about anything, to be honest with you, but per my contract, I have to let you talk about the NBA. I'm just messing with you, Tim Morrow. Talk to me about the NBA. Not a huge slate, nowhere near what we had in the NHL. We got, what, 4 games? 4 or 5 games? 4 games, right? 4 games tonight. Tell me who's in, who's out.
Yeah, light slate tonight, only 4 games. Going over it, New York and Boston are the first game. Boston's in New York, actually. Derrick Rose remains out for the next. He's still going to be out, I believe, long term. Yeah, he had right ankle surgery right before Christmas. 8 weeks of he'll be reevaluated in 8 weeks, so he's still going to be out another 4.5, 5 weeks area. Kemba Walker is going to be out tonight with a knee injury. He's been out for a little while too. Peyton Pritchard, health and safety protocol for Boston. Nerlens Noel out for the Knicks. We're getting toward the point where we're almost past the COVID era, I will say, for the NBA. I've been saying that the past couple of days, but there's not really that many injuries in this game or COVID stuff in this game. So I like that. It's good to see. But I'm on Boston with this game. I think I can never trust New York for right now. They have not been a good team lately. So I'm gonna just run with the Celtics for tonight in this game, but nothing really in terms of injuries in that one, which is kind of nice. Moving over to Detroit and Memphis. Desmond Bane is doubtful for tonight, and then Brooks is COVID protocol questionable for tonight. Other than that, it's been players that have been out for a while or going to be out for a while, with Jeremiah Grant, Kelly Olynyk, Corey Joseph, a couple of bench players that have been out for a while. Nothing significant here. This is the only game I did not bet on, just because it was a 12.5 point spread. And yes, the Grizzlies should very well win this game by 20, 25 points tonight, but I'm not going and betting that. Ja Morant has been looking like one of the best point guards in the league the past little while, so that's kind of nice. If you guys are interested in player props, maybe look at a Ja Morant player prop, just an idea. But I did not have any bets in this one. Probably the game that we're going to have the most news from, the Warriors and the Pelicans. Curry is going to be out last night. He did leave last game early with a quad injury. It's a back-to-back. So I understand him being out. Draymond Green is also going to be out, sore left hip. But keep in mind, this Warriors team is deep, and they're still against a Pelicans team that is not particularly good this year. I'm still on the Warriors. I believe they're a 1 point favorite, 1.5 point favorite. Pulling up that line now. I know it was 2.5 last night. They kind of knew that Curry was going to be out. Golden State's now a 1 point dog. So that's actually a little bit concerning, but I still think the Warriors win this game against the Pelicans. Final game of the night, we get the Clippers and the Suns. Paul George remains out for the Clippers. He has not played a game since the 22nd. On the report on Christmas said that he tore a ligament in his right elbow. So he still will be out at least another 2 weeks. DeAndre Ayton remains out for the Suns with COVID protocol. He did clear COVID protocol, but he's still going to be out for tonight's game. JaVale McGee, Zubac, Luke Kennard, Hartenstein, Crowder, a couple other bench players are out in this game. I like the under in this game. I got it at 221.5. I just feel like this is going to be one of those ugly games that we see. It's going to be like a 45-44 at halftime, and this one should just be a very, very ugly game. So I'm going to go under the total of 221 in this game. But that is the complete report for tonight. Light night, a lot more action in college basketball than we do in the NBA tonight. But that's kind of the norm at this point. But that is it. Back to you, Lenny, in your sports book.
In my area. It's my area, Tim. It's my area. Stay out of my area. 6 feet. Back up. All right, so I appreciate you giving us the NBA injury update and all that good stuff. We're going to jump over to the chat. Jump on some stuff. Marco says, what's up, my guys? Let's cash tonight. You guys know the drill. Hit the like button. We show some appreciation. Like, subscribe, and share. Show some love. I appreciate you stopping by always. Eddie says, let's get this party started. Sup, guys? How we doing? Dre Richardson. By the way, breaking news. Dre Richardson's guest appearing on the Almost Adulting Show.
Let's get it.
And possible parlay sighting tonight. And a circuit contest member. If you know.
I know.
I think I know.
You don't know. Neither one of you know. You don't.
No, we know.
No, wait. Well, you're in the group. You're in the group chat, so you probably do know. I don't know. Anyways, Wilhelmina, we'll see you later tonight.
Yeah, I was just texting that to the private chat.
Yeah,
okay.
Because I remember she came in a couple of times in our chat. You're like, oh, our circuit team went 4-1 or whatever. So yeah, we know.
She's awesome. And I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't want to sound like that guy. But I mean, I don't want to put stereotypes on people or whatever. But sports betting is predominantly a male thing. Okay, there's not a lot of females that do it.
That.
Yeah, there just isn't. But I'll tell you what, Wilhelmina is one of the sharpest people. I don't care, male, female, whatever, I know. And that's been talking with her all NFL season. I love it. But back to this. Richie B already hit the like button. Let's go, fellas. Absolutely. He's also on Loyal. I can't say it. I never had
Loyal. They already won.
Yep, that's what he said. And the over already hit for me.
There you go.
Joe says, yo, how we doing tonight, guys? I'm running the parlay from a Euro basketball again.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm intrigued.
As always. Sean Austin, Stephen Green are out for Golden State. That's correct. You confirmed that, right?
Yep. Confirmed.
And then Lil Perk says, on the Preds tonight, you're on the Predators, right? Or no?
Over.
Yes. Over. Yeah. Gloria says, good evening, boys. How we doing? We're doing. How you doing? I wanted Loyola so bad, but can't bet Chicago teams in Chicago. That sucks. Is that just on your app, or is that a rule for you?
That's kind of weird.
I think that's maybe just a rule for you, or is it just your app? I understand that because I don't put a lot of money. I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say I don't bet Detroit teams, but that's a lie.
Yeah, that's
Ronnie Fraud. Hello, Picks and Parlay family. What's happening, sir? Joe says I got the Knicks tonight. Stars and the Rangers left on a parlay where I had a plus 370 euro underdog I threw in for plus 4,560 and it won. Damn.
Oh, that's last night.
Yeah. How are my odds looking? When should I look to cash out? So here's what he has left.
I don't like the Stars at all.
Yeah, I'm actually afraid of that game. A little bit, just because Minnesota has sucked for like the last
that Stars game they're playing the Panthers.
Or oh yes, I'm sorry, you're right.
And I'd lean the other way in the Rangers game and the Knicks. I don't.
I just like that Florida game over, but Knicks and the Rangers left.
I don't like the Knicks.
You got a shot. I mean, the Rangers. I like the Golden Knights at home, though. I like Vegas at home, but the Rangers do play well on the road, so I don't know. Good luck to you, sir. Nathan S says, "Rest in peace. No salami tonight." Nope.
Yeah.
Damn Detroit game.
We could probably get some ham. Maybe some turkey.
Maybe. Joe says, also looking to parlay the Blues, Devils, Pelicans, possibly, and the Predators for plus 1,000. What do y'all think, Joe?
Blues play tomorrow. The Devils, fine. I'm on the
Pelicans,
Warriors.
no.
And the Preds, fine.
I kind of lean Blue Jackets in that situation. I don't have a whole.
It's Blue Jackets or nothing.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of a value bet, I guess I would say for me. I don't have an analysis to tell you why.
If you wanted the Devils, you should have bet them earlier at -130. I saw actually -108 yesterday on them. Yeah. So I mean, you had to bet it earlier than that. So
fair enough. But I don't mind the Blues. They play tomorrow. I don't mind that. The Devils tonight's a little iffy. What about the Pelicans? Do you like the Pelicans tonight?
I'm on the Warriors.
He's on the Warriors.
Even without Predators,
Curry. You do like the Preds tonight, but that's a nice.
I'm
never going to talk you out plus money.
Kings.
Fair. Sean Austin likes the Flames today. I immediately like Tampa Bay.
I do.
Sean Austin likes the Flames.
I do like the Flames. I think they are. I think my favorite dog of the day.
Yeah.
That line's gone way too far, and it's because Kucherov is back in the lineup.
I do agree. It's went too far. I like the over, and I think I have. I don't know. Maybe it's Florida. No, I have Florida. One of those Florida teams, Tampa, Florida, to score 3 goals first. I don't remember.
Florida.
Yep. Pedro Moore says, "What's up, Tim? We're doing any overs today?" I dropped that comment in while you were
not in the NBA now.
Well, you like the Suns, Clippers under. You like the under. Well, totals, I think, is what he meant, but
totals. Yeah, 1 under in the NBA, and we now have 15 totals remaining in college basketball.
Nice. NBA, we just went over. I know I'm behind in comments, so bear with me. Thanks for the game time, guys. Absolutely. Blowing up the like button, Pedro. Blow it up. Blow it up. Smack
blow it up. Other people need to hit it.
No, everybody blow it up. This is World War 97. Blow up the like button. Whatever. Ronnie Fraud says under 211 in the Warriors game.
Yeah, why not? I know that seems like a low total. It's really not. I would be all right with that just because no Curry, no Green, so that's going to take away a lot of the scoring. You saw, for instance, how that Warriors team played without Draymond against the Nuggets that one game, and that game ended up finishing 89-86. I could see something very similar to tonight's game. I have the Warriors, though. That's just my 2 cents on it.
So, unpopular opinion, and I'll just leave this here. We comment it later or whatever, but Draymond Green, hear me out when I say this. Draymond Green means more to the Golden State Warriors than Steph Curry means to the Golden State Warriors.
No.
Yes. Defensively, yes. Defensively, yes.
Bad meets evil right here, folks. Bad meets evil. That's what it is. It's also an Eminem track.
You know what? Yeah, I think so. I think Draymond could mean a little bit more. Granted, if the Warriors had to have one of those guys out for the year, they would much rather have Draymond out than Curry out for the year. Just because Curry's the MVP.
You don't think you can find other people who can shoot the 3?
Not like Steph Curry, but I think you can find somebody
Curry's overrated.
I think stop it. Yeah, I think you can fill another shoe. I think you can put somebody in there to possibly fill that void more than you can to fill the defensive void for Draymond.
That's not entirely true. I think it would be a little bit easier right now in the NBA to go find and pick up a more defensive player closer to Draymond Green's standards than a shooter like what Curry can
do. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Well, but. I mean, with free agency and stuff, the Warriors could easily go out and grab like a Rudy Gay or something like that, and that would be pretty close to the standards of Draymond.
I won't argue that.
Defensively.
Yeah, 100%. Defensively, I won't, and that's why I caught myself because I was about to try and argue that point. But defensively, I think you're probably.
I feel like asking who would you rather have out, saying either a Green or Curry is like going up to a team and saying who would you rather have out, Jacob deGrom or your best hitter. Like, what would you want to sacrifice the most?
I think that
it depends on the
100%
team.
Golden State would be able to win more games with Curry in their lineup than with Draymond in their lineup, just because Curry can help provide more offense.
Fair. I created a rabbit
that's it.
hole we're going to go down. But
Yeah, we don't need to really jump into this.
Butterfly says, thank you. He appreciates everything. Appreciate you. Rich Pete took the Panthers and the Stars over 6, but it moved up. Yeah, grab it. Bet them early.
I got a few 5.5s that moved up to 6, and one moved up to 6.5. So yeah, bet your lines early because I've already got over 5.5 for Capitals and Blues tomorrow, and I've seen some books go to 6 already.
Tim Earl or Nick Earl, will we see an NHL total at 7 or 7.5 this year? I'm thinking we see a 7. I don't think we see a 7.5.
We see a 7, and I think it may be coming this weekend when the Avalanche played the Maple Leafs.
I didn't want to say it, but that was a game that I had in mind for a 7. But a 7.5 is not crazy. Now, if you'd asked me that 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I'd have said no way. Like 2 years ago, when I saw a 6, it was almost an automatic under. 6.5s were definitely an automatic under for me play for a while ago, but that has definitely moved. But Pedro Moore says, "What's up, Lenny? What's happening, Pedro?" Eddie Sanchez says, "In hockey, he likes the Ducks money line.
Whack.
The Bruins Wild over, Jackets and the Devils over. Nobody gonna talk you over the Devils.
Can't talk off any overs in the NHL.
Facts. Gloria likes New Jersey Devils.
Lean Blue Jackets at this point, at that line, at that specific line,
at that
lean
price.
Blue Jackets at that price.
Yeah. Eddie Sanchez likes in the NBA. He likes the Suns Clippers over, Celtics Knicks under. You're the exact opposite, aren't you?
Well, no. Suns Clippers over. I don't like them on the under. Celtics Knicks under. I can get behind that one.
Okay. Misan says, "My guy, let's get it over tonight. All the overs tonight in the NHL. I mean, systematically, it's a you're making money there. Avs puck line. He told me before this show, I'm gonna put him on the spot. He told me to watch out for the Jets tonight. I don't
watch out.
I got the Avs. I think it was minus 140 or something in regulation. So I get them around that in regulation.
Yeah, watch out for the Jets tonight. I'm on their team total over 2.5. I think we see a higher scoring game. And the Avalanche, they've won both their games since returning, but one of them was an overtime game, and the other one was a game they, I believe, struggled to win. So this Avalanche team is not the juggernaut that they were before the break.
Flames, Tampa Bay, Ronnie West. So Flames, Tampa Bay over for tomorrow. You got to tune in tomorrow to find that information out.
No, that's for today.
Oh, is that?
Flames or Calgary and Tampa Bay, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I like it.
I thought I read tomorrow.
Nope.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I apologize, folks. It's been a long week. Richie P likes the Grizzlies over 218.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Grizzlies are always a high-scoring team.
College basketball, Eddie Sanchez says Arkansas State plus 5.5. Iowa, Wisconsin over. Washington, Utah under.
Arkansas State game, it's a lean towards UL Lafayette by 1 point, so not enough for us to bet it. Iowa, Wisconsin, I don't know what the current line is on it. We have that one lined around a 147.5, so do with that info as you wish. That's our personal lines. And then Washington and Utah under 149. Washington. I got to find where they play. I have a feeling that's down here. I can't find that game.
That's fine. We'll come back to it. I got to keep rolling in the chat. Pedro Moore says, "What's up, Nick?" Sean Austin says he has the Grizzlies over 115.5 for a team total.
Why not? Okay. By the way, I couldn't find the Washington game. I don't know where it went.
I don't know either. Sean Austin says, and the Suns over 115.5 team total. Tempted to take the Pelicans over 104.5 team total.
Honestly, I could see the Suns team total over hitting, and then the under hitting as well in that game. I don't see much from the Clippers. And then the Pelicans, good luck. I'm not really interested in that one. I'm on the Warriors, so.
Fair enough. Rich P says we know when I say I'm a mess. Jerry Richardson says he likes the Celtics money line. Flames Tampa over. Blackhawks Coyotes under.
Celtics money line, I like it.
Flames Tampa, we like that over, right?
I'm on the over, and the Blackhawks and the Coyotes was the only one I didn't bet an over on. I have 10 overs
I
tonight.
like the under.
And that's
I'd like
not
the
one of
under
them.
in that game. Coyotes can't score.
Because that game can go either two ways. Both teams can't score, or these are two really bad teams, and they put up goals against each other.
Right.
This could either be 1-0 or 7-6.
9-8. Yeah,
8-7.
Yeah.
Geez.
It's crazy. Ronnie Frost says he loves the show, daily content. So you guys are the goats. We appreciate it. Grand salami. We know you meant salami. Grand salami. What's good, guys? Great show as always. We appreciate it, Foxy. Foxy just won the last Woodie standing. Am I right?
Yeah.
Won the last Woodie standing. You won. Nick Earl won a buzzer beater.
She posted that on the Facebook group, and I was like, I did?
He didn't even know, but she had to catch up on some stats for being sick and stuff.
So now I've won a last Woodie standing, a last footy standing, and a buzzer beater. And next for me is the handicap Utona, and I've swept everything. So
that's not happening. Ronnie Fraud says, I can't bet on Providence College, and I live in Providence. That sucks for your book, that your book does that. I could bet on everything on anything as long as
we could still bet East Carolina. We live in Greenville. We live like 2 minutes from the campus.
We also
can bet.
We're also on offshore stuff, so that doesn't.
Yeah, so that's fair.
It's not like we're on a legal book, Tim.
Damon Hill says the Celtics Lightning game over, a Golden State game under, Indiana college basketball. You got anything on the Indiana play? I got 2 college basketball plays, and I'll tell you at the end of the show, guys.
Indiana is against
Ohio State.
Yep.
I think we lean towards Ohio State. I'm not. Nope. Yeah. No. Yeah, it would be a lean towards Ohio State plus 3.5. Sorry, we have Indiana as a 1-point favorite.
That's fair. Hunter says, "What's a good 3-game NHL parlay? Pick 3 overs and bet them."
Bet. There you go.
And if you're looking for sides, let's take a look. If you're looking for sides, I'd take the Panthers, the Penguins, and I don't really like any other sides other than that.
Sabres. Knights. And
say Yotes plus 1.5. Yotes plus 1.5.
Stop it. Sharks Sabres over.
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably 6-0 Sharks. I hope that the total is 5.5. I don't know. Took the under in the Knicks games. In the Knicks game.
Why not?
Games.
All right, yeah, Knicks are a very defensive team. I like it.
Tariq says, "What's up, fellas? I like the over 208 in the Celtics game."
Honestly, I didn't bet a total.
Okay.
But it would be a lean under. I like the Celtics.
Joe says, looking to in-game bet NGIT versus UMass.
New Jersey Institute of Technology and UMass will. What were you looking to bet on it?
There's a school of technology in New Jersey that has a college basketball team.
Yes, New Jersey Institution of Technology.
That's it, folks. That's it for me.
How about the fact that I remember that off the top of my head?
I don't know. All right, we're going to move on. Low Park says, I have Tampa with the over 6 for plus 90.
Be careful with Tampa.
Yeah. I like the other side. I like the other side.
I don't know. I'm on Tampa. Sean Austin says, Green's defense is way more important than Steph. He's great in the paint. See, I retract all my arguments just because Sean Austin agreed with me. So, plus, fading, and listen, arguing with Sean Austin is like Tim Merle fading the Lakers. It happens every day. I give him crap. I was like, I just have to. So, we appreciate stopping by, hitting the like button. Steve Earle, we appreciate you stopping by, hitting the like button. Ronnie Fraud says, Maryland plus 12 versus Illinois. Thoughts?
We have Illinois around a 13-point favorite, so it would be a lean towards Illinois, but 1 point, and we didn't bet it.
Fair. Terry says, do y'all have an option for the Grand Salami tonight? No, it was canceled because
of the Detroit game.
Yes. Gloria says, state rule in Illinois. That is interesting. That sucks. It just sucks. Nick, you got a hoops teaser?
I think he means me. If anything, Celtics, Warriors, and the under in the Clippers game. Those are my only 3 plays. So if you want to tease those, go ahead, have fun.
Fair enough. Gloria says, can't even go to the casino and bet Illinois team. It does suck. Ronnie Fraud says Pistons plus 12s. seems decent. Yeah, that's what I thought yesterday, and they got blown the hell out. I just staying off of them. I'm not even watching them. I don't even
My
like
rule
talking
is
about
in
them.
the NBA is I don't bet minus 10s or higher, and I don't trust the Pistons.
Jet Abbott about Buck says, is it Abbott about Buck or I don't know. C says Jets team total over is not so bad. What do you think?
2.5. Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Fair enough. Also says the Pelicans team total over 1.5. I mean over 100.5. 105.5. Damn it.
I'm on the Warriors side, so I can honestly see this game being an ugly under game. So no, I don't think that one. But
Fade the Flyers.
Facts.
It's
Full-time job for me. Fading the Flyers and fading the Oilers.
Yeah, over here you're going to hear Coyotes. I fade the Coyotes. They won 6 games all year.
I don't fade them as much as I should. I will say that.
Fair. And this guy just fades the Lakers. It's 2 jobs for him. That's how much he fades them. So, Proud says, walk like an Egyptian. Memphis. Okay. Live bet Memphis. Okay. Kenton says Julius Randle over 36 pros. Grizzlies, Penguins, Booker over 25.
Julius Randle, I guess, because he's going to get a bunch of rebounds, but I'm not really interested in him or any player props from that game in particular. Grizzlies, if you're laying the 12.5, fine, whatever. Penguins, I know Nick, that's what, minus 250 line. And then
I bet their puck line. I added their puck line. I didn't put it up on the site. I'm not going to, but I added their puck line onto my slate for today.
Fair enough. And then Booker over 25. He could easily do that, and the game stays under.
Ninth Wonder says, peace, blessings, great show, great content. Keep it up, guys. Appreciate you stopping by. Did you say over in the Grizzlies?
It would be a lean that way. The thing is, I don't really have a feel on it because the Pistons could easily score 80 tonight, and it doesn't go anywhere close to it.
Bro, just take the Pistons team total under.
That would be a good idea, yeah.
Richie P says, no, Lenny, that was a comment. You guys already knew which parlay. Then there you go. I'm the last one to know anything. If you can beat, Sean Austin says, if you can beat Northwestern State, Texas, AMCC under 152 live, if you can. Oh, beat the total.
So if you can bet 152 live bet it. Okay. I'm not going to, but okay, have fun.
Cash them, don't trash them.
I like that.
No way Celtics game's going over. Richie P says the Clippers plus 11.
That would be practical if the Clippers plus 11 hit, because that most likely meant the game went under.
Fair. Nathan says, cool, appreciates it. Gloria K says she likes the Blackhawks, Jets, Flames parlay. Just a little one. Just a little bit.
Okay. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the Blackhawks tonight, but other than that, sure.
Yeah, I don't like the Blackhawks tonight. I just don't like that game. There's 2 crappy teams. And the Jets, I'm on the other side. And the Flames, I'm on the other side. But somebody's got to win. Which twin is more athletic? Me.
No, I am by a little bit, but nothing crazy. Me and Nick are no longer athletic as we used to be. We used to play baseball all the time, but we're not really athletic anymore.
You're answering this question serious, but the correct response was me.
Oh, yeah. Lenny's more athletic than both me and Nick combined.
You see this bod? It's Budo was an athlete. Dre says the Jets team total over is his last Woodie standing. That's awesome. Karma's new. Don't forget to hit the like button. Over under 7.5 Bud Lights for Miss Allie tonight.
Under.
I'm almost adopted. I'm taking the under.
Under.
Where's the juice on this? Is it minus 110, minus 110?
Stimmy, I'm taking the under. She's not feeling well.
I was gonna say under.
Yeah. You know what I told her in the chat? She messaged me and said I asked her how she was feeling today, and she was like, just achy, whatever. And I'm like, eat a donut. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. Rewatch the last shows for the last 2 days. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, eat a donut like what the earth is shaped like.
Right. And she's like, I ate a small one. It did not help. I'm like, that's your problem. You got to eat a full-size donut. It's got to have cream in the middle. Change your life. What's the matter with you? Now I'm hungry. Tim Morrow was talking about Oreos. All right, so there we go. I'm taking the under on that. Can't bet Oreos. New York college game teams in New York. Can't wait. In-state betting starts in New York Saturday at 9 a.m.
Really,
yeah.
That's not terrible. That's what Syracuse and St. John's, and then St. Francis, Brooklyn. That's just about it. And LIU,
Albany, and LIU. Yeah.
Some people love their college teams though that are local, especially if they, you probably know more about ECU and the Pirates than most people that bet on sports.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I was there last night. That was a fun game.
Cash. I saw he sent me a picture from where he was at in the stadium.
Like 3 rows off the court. It was great.
I tried to get him to streak, folks. I tried to get him to go right across
They
the court.
covered.
And he wouldn't do it. Yeah, he wouldn't do it. And they went overtime. It was a perfect opportunity. He wouldn't do it. Need to know what y'all think about Bama and Georgia ASAP.
Roll tears. Roll tears. Give me the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, we're going to do a whole thing on that. That'll be Monday, national game. I'm going to place a bet on NGIT tonight. There you go.
They already started.
On the
We're going to
Nidget.
bet the New Jersey Institute of Technology,
Nidget.
the Highlanders. Thank you very much.
Ninth one to one question. What do you guys feel? What do you fellas think about the Wild plus 140 versus the Bruins? Wild are looking to break their losing streak. Good money for them. Or no. I like it. I like Minnesota to snap out of some stuff. I see where your head's at, and I'm with you, but
Terry has 4 units on the Wild tonight.
Gee, of course he does. I'm surprised he's limited himself to that.
There's this thing called a knife, and it's falling right now, and I'm not trying to catch it with the Wild. They need to win something before I bet them again. I would lean Boston. Don't tell Terry that. I'd lean Boston in this game at this price at minus 150. I did not get involved in the side in that game, though. I know a lot of people that I respect that are on the Wild tonight.
I will say this.
I just can't get on board.
I took him on the puck line plus a goal and a half on like a crazy little lottery ticket parlay with some overs and some other stuff. So
Okay.
That's all I got, though. But we're almost done. Alex says Ohio State or Indiana tonight. I'm on Ohio State.
Ohio State, but did not bet it.
Yep. Ohio State. There you go. Always hit the like button. Love your show. Thank you. Joe says also going to bet Northwestern State versus Texas. Texas A&M plus 600. Okay.
I'm not going to tell you
Have fun with that one.
off of that one.
Yeah, best underdog in hockey to pull off an upset, he thought was the
Flames.
Yep.
Jets,
In-game.
Sabres.
There you go. All right, guys, we're way over time. Game time decision. We are. That's going to do it for us. We will be back tomorrow, Friday, for more game time decision, NHL, NBA injury report updates. 3:00 Pacific time, 6:00 Eastern. I'm Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. That's Tim Earl. That's Nick Earl. ESB. Don't forget to check out the website. We're out of here, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck, unless you're against me.